Welcome to Dad's DeFi Space. I'm Kevin, and I'm so grateful that you all took some time out of your Saturday to spend it here with me. Um, Before we begin, please like and subscribe, ping that notification bell so you never miss a video. Share this with anyone who would benefit, who's investing in the crypto markets or is just DeFi curious. Now, before we begin, I'd like to have a quick discussion about what we're going to be covering today. So, we're going to look at a market update, Bitcoin almost hitting 100K. We're going to talk about why so bullish and when could the next pullback be. Take a look at the crypto bubbles. The crypto bubbles here, we have a lot of bullishness in the market, more than you can imagine. Some of my favorite altcoins this cycle are up kind of nicely today. We got TIA 30%, Arrow 9%. I've just recently established a new position in Beam that's probably missing from my portfolio allocations. Disclaimer there. SNEC and ADA have been on a tear. I do not have a large ADA position, but I still have some left over from last cycle. And we're going to get into a conversation of why over the last couple days did all the old school altcoins pump. ADA, DOT, let's see what else we have here. Atom, Uniswap. And I'm seeing the same thing with some of the layer twos with Manta Network. Not so much with Optimism, but definitely Arbitrum Network. Link is up 15%. I mean, there's a lot going on in the markets right now. So let's have a quick market update. And before we do that, let's put some tunes on that we can enjoy as we listen, right? Okay, anyone who comes in the stream, please let me know if my audio levels are too soft or not loud enough. It looks like the desktop audio is probably a little too loud. That's okay, we're gonna turn it down. And I think we're set pretty good now. So I hope that you enjoy the rest of the live stream. We're gonna begin our market update now. Okay, let's get to it. So I wanted to start today with a discussion of Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is sitting right around 58%. 58%, it's just a couple percentage points down from the top of around 61%. Bitcoin is still firmly in control of the markets. If you look at the Bitcoin dominance chart here, you can see during the last altcoin season, we were sitting right around 38 to 42% on Bitcoin dominance. And right now at 58%, we are nowhere close in getting into altcoin season. What does Ethereum dominance look like on this chart? As you can see, less than 12%. During the last part of the bull, you were seeing Ethereum closer to 20 during altcoin season. So at 12, got another 8% to go. It looks like the others are actually a little bit higher than what they were during the last cycle. And I kind of have my ideas about that, but playing around on the Solana and the base network, there's so many degens out there trading meme coins. And I do believe that the meme coin cycle is kind of sucking up a lot of the liquidity in the market, holding down Ethereum. Now, it hasn't held down Bitcoin that much, but Ethereum definitely has been held down. Moving on to the fear and greed index, we're sitting at about 87%. So greed has gone up today. We're pushing back closer to 90. At one point yesterday, I think we were around, it was close to 94, but this one is only reading it at about 89. Fear and greed is an excellent indicator to see if the market is oversold, undersold, greedy, or not greedy and very fearful. Now, I do understand that the crypto markets can stay in fear for extreme long periods of time, years, and also understand that greed can stay in the market for months and months and months at a time before it drops. And that is a very important point to make sure that we all understand. So let's take a look now at the altcoin season index, since we already were really talking about this with Bitcoin dominance. The altcoin season index is clearly in Bitcoin season, sitting at 35. Altcoin season, it's going to be looking more like in the last cycle. It doesn't show it that far back, so I guess I can't tell you that. But 90 days ago, during the peak in the spring, or excuse me, the peak in September, because I can't even go that far back, we were looking at 25. Now we're sitting, no, that's not right. No, 39, excuse me, 39, and now we're at 33. So altcoin season index has dropped from earlier in the year, but I'm expecting this to go on the tear as soon as we start to notice Bitcoin dominance dropping back down into the lower 50s and then hopefully into the 40 range. Now, let's take a look at Bitcoin charts. As you can see, we have basically hit my mark, which was 100,195. Not yet, we're getting close. The high I have on TradingView is $99,465. And as you can see here, we have 1, 2, 3 gigantic green candles, just way above the bull market support band. This is bullish. Now, if we were to have a correction around 100K, I think you can look at this chart and see that we could correct all the way back down to around 80,000. This between 100 to 80 is kind of right now my lower price range, with 80 to say 60K, my absolute low price range. I don't see us going back down in this area probably for the duration of the bull, but never say never. Okay, I've been wrong before and I could be wrong again. But not everything on this chart just speaks bullishness. On the stochastic RSI, we had a blue cross on the weekly back during October's first week, into the first week of October. And if you go down to the daily chart, you can see this is where I'm starting to get slightly concerned, or might be getting a cross down. We have our first weekly candle. It's not closed yet, but it's hitting red. So we really need to see how this candle closes and then how we perform next week. Because if we start going back down, I'm probably going to set limit orders like right around in the lower 90s, upper $80,000 range, which I think would be a good place to start. Now, enough about Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the total 3 market cap. The total 3 is extremely bullish. We're sitting right at around $930 billion. This index is basically altcoins minus Bitcoin minus Ethereum, and kind of gives a read on how the altcoin market is performing. I don't even have a support or resistance line drawn on this chart because we exploded so much over the last 2 weeks, week and a half really. This excites me. It should excite you. And yes, I know I sound very bearish, I sound very bullish, And I'm going to still sound bullish if we have a correction. We are in a bull market right now, and we are about to enter the last phase of that bull. So this is the time to lock in, focus, and really lock into your portfolio allocations, which we will discuss a little bit later in the video. But right now, I wanted to give a news update. And we're going to start with this article here from cryptones.bg. All eyes right now are on Bitcoin, and this one just sparked my attention due to the title, Will the King of Crypto Continue to Dominate? The answer is, for the time being, probably yes, but not for much longer. Again, none of this is financial advice, but we're in a bull market. I'm eyeing probably an upper range of somewhere between 120 to 180. I know that's really wide, but I honestly don't know. But we are high above 100, although it's probably going to be a struggle getting support above the 100K level at this point. But do you all think we're going to pull above 100K over the next little bit? I don't know. It's hard to say. I hope so. I had a bet that it was going to hit last night at 3 a.m. That didn't happen. Something that I was running with people over on the UIG Underdog Investment Group, which is the private DeFi community that I'm a part of. If you're interested in really upping your DeFi game, you really should check out the link below. 20% off the first month. And just surround yourself with smart and motivated investors. Community is everything. So this article is basically saying that with the people who are really buying and selling Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin has dominated the market. This makes sense because, well, first off, Bitcoin is king. Everything follows Bitcoin. Now, eventually, Bitcoin should bleed back into Ethereum, and if Bitcoin bleeds back into Ethereum, then you're going to have your altcoin season shortly after. But we're just not there yet. But between now and probably early next year, it's bound to happen. Now, I can't tell you if that'll be next week, next month, Christmas, or after the new year, or all the way into the first week of February. Who knows? But it is something to take attention to. I am not a Bitcoin maxi, obviously, and you're going to see that when you see the portfolio allocations a little bit later. But people are saying altcoin season is getting closer and closer and closer. The total 3, like I said on the charts, over the last little bit has surged almost 35%. Total 3's over almost, or well, it was over $1 trillion. We're not anymore. But over the last week, this was accomplished because a lot of the older altcoins began to run. We had runs, and a lot of the altcoins I remember hearing about last cycle: Solana, ADA, XRP, Atom. I had a huge Atom position. I lost a lot of money on that one, and well, thank God I could have earned most of it back with the high yields staking my Solana tokens. Likewise, Solana, one of my biggest gainers, one of my biggest losses last market cycle. Why? I held on to my bags way too long. So the altcoin season index is definitely not over. I disagree with this article that I don't even think it has started yet, but it is very soon. As you can see on this chart, we are in a strong uptrend. So again, time to start positioning our portfolios. And on that note, I want to talk about an altcoin that I've been accumulating, not in the last week or two, but over the last couple months, and that is the Sway blockchain. This article comes from the Coin Republic, and it excited me because Franklin Templeton in the United States is forming a strategic partnership with the Sway blockchain, which is supposedly the Solana killer of this cycle. And they are looking into blockchain-based strategies and they want to help scale Sway's network. They want to bring decentralized technology to a mainstream audience. This collaboration is going to be a combination of TradeFi and blockchain, which I know doesn't excite everyone, but I think this could pump the Sway token, and that makes me happy. So I plan on holding my bags. I'm just now starting to allocate some liquidity on Cetus protocol, which is a topic for another video. But make a bottom line, the bottom line is I am bullish on the Sway network. Now, next on our list, we got to talk about Cardano. Now, I have not been the biggest fan of Cardano since the last bull cycle. I had a large bag, I made a little bit, I lost a lot of it. But yesterday, or over the last 48 hours, Cardano hit $1. Woo! Congratulations, all you Cardano holders. For the first time in 2 years, Cardano got above $1 again. And I honestly don't have a good reason for you. Now, if you've had your head under a rock, you may have not heard that ADA is kind of in discussions with trying to make a connection to as a layer 2 blockchain. And this is just discussions. We don't even know what this is about yet. But I got a feeling that along with a few other things in the in Cardano's roadmap are causing this speculation and this peak of price. So let me know in the comments, like, who's bullish on Cardano. Now, I'm going to be honest, like, I took most of my Cardano gains, I took half of my SNEC gains. If you don't know, that's the biggest meme token, snake meme token on Cardano network. And it basically tripled in price. I put half of that back into ADA, and I may do that again. I'm debating whether I want to start looking into cashing out some ADA or put that into SNEC just to hold as like a meme coin play throughout the bull run. So if anyone's interested, I will look deeper into Cardano. It's not a big one on my list, but just let me know, either on my X account, link below, or you can let me know by commenting on this YouTube video. Next, again, another old school altcoin from last market cycle, Polkadot. This one has been on a rampage. If we take a look at DOT on the charts, let's pull it up real quick. Now, cycles, you'll see that when Bitcoin peaks, altcoins will begin to run. But before the large cap alt runs, the liquidity that's made so much profit in Bitcoins moves into Ethereum. And then the Ethereum pumps. And then after the Ethereum levels out and starts trading sideways, it moves into your large cap altcoins, like Solana and Near and AVAX, right? Maybe even Link we could put in that list, or Render for that matter. Now it even moves down into the mid caps and the low caps, and this is when you're talking about coins like Ondo Finance, Arrow Token, right? Even some of your larger meme coins like WIF and Brett. So you have to play this the correct way, and you have to take in that crypto market liquidity cycle as you rotate and make decisions throughout the markets. Even if you're a long-term investor, it means you're selling off more of your Bitcoin during certain times, allocating into ETH and alts, and you're selling off either altcoins at certain times and allocating into Bitcoin, or maybe even back into stable coins. As we get farther in the bull, we'll start taking profits, and we're going to have to start looking into what do we do with our stables? How can we earn yield on that? And that'll be a video for the future. But again, please like and subscribe if you want to catch up with some of this content that we're providing out here. Thank you again for tuning in for today's video at Dad's DeFi Space. We hope these insights helped you to make informed decisions, make profitable choices in the ever-evolving crypto and DeFi ecosystems. To stay up to date with the latest strategies and market trends, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Dad's DeFi Space, turn on your notifications so you'll never miss out on any of our channel's content. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Peace.